Alright, so we are going to look at some different blending modes in Premiere today. So I went into Canva to get all of my different slides or my video clips, and I downloaded them as an MP4. And remember, if you download them, you can find them in your Finder. Set up my project file, blending modes. I'm going to go ahead into my Finder, downloads, and find my video clip. For this first blending mode test, we're going to drag the video clip onto our timeline, and I'm going to click the clip once so it's selected. Notice that it's in white, which means it's selected. I'm going to hold the Alt key, and I'm going to click and drag, which copies that clip. So in case that's something you missed before, Alt and then dragging copies your clips. Okay? So after I do that, I'm going to double click the V2 track clip, go into my effect controls, drop the motion and opacity layers, and go ahead under opacity, and I'm going to change my blend mode to difference, which should make the screen black for the time being. So now that I've duplicated that clip, I'm going to click the clip again to make sure it's selected. So I'm going to move my clip a few frames ahead in the timeline. I zoomed in so I could see the frames a little bit more clearly, and my cursor down here also is telling me I'm going ahead 6 seconds. It's a little bit more than I want, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit more and drag back and bring this back. If it keeps snapping like mine just did, you can turn off your snap in the timeline, which should allow you to control how many seconds forward you're going. And so now if we hit play, we can see that we have created this look to our clip of almost like a delay and resonance of movement. So I'm going to select both clips by clicking and dragging, move them up to the V3 and V2 timeline. I'm going to press the bottom clip on V2, hold Alt, and drag down with my cursor, creating a copied clip again. Now that I've duplicated my bottom clip, what I'm going to do is click and drag to highlight the V2, V3 tracks, right click, and I'm going to nest those clips together, and I'm going to call this, we'll say, Dancer Update. Now we have the nested sequence and we have the regular clip. I'm going to click the nested sequence so I can go into my effect controls, and again I'm going to find opacity and blend mode, and this time I am going to scroll down and find linear dodge. So I've added this second blending mode now to my clip. If we look, that clip now has created almost a brighter look and taken away that black background. Next thing I'm going to do is add an effect to this. So I'm going to go up to my effect controls and I'm going to search VR Glow. And I'm going to drop that VR Glow on my nested sequence. After I add that glow onto the clip, I can go back into the effect control for the nested sequence. With that clip in the program monitor over here, I can see what these different effect control options do. So I can just start looking at how I want that glow to impact my clip. Each thing is going to do something different to that clip. So I'm going to adjust that to get one look to the clip that I would like. Save. So now that that effect has been added and I've gone in and I've altered the components that I want, the other thing that I can do is choose actually the color of the tint I want to use. So I'm going to click this little box and I'm going to go to the color swatch and click it once to get the color picker up, and I can actually change that color of the tint.